news coming in right now. Gyanvapi ASI survey report to be made public. Both parties to get a copy of the Gyanvapi ASI report. The court agrees to make the Gyanvapi survey report public. So the Archaeological Survey of India report of the Gyanvapi site, the disputed site, it is to be made public, and both parties that are at loggerheads as far as this court case is concerned will get a copy of that report, and the court has agreed to make that report public. So that's a huge development coming in as far as this ongoing legal battle is concerned. Let's listen in to one of the advocates in this case, Vishnu Shankar Jain.
आज देखिए हम लोगों ने इस मामले में हियरिंग हुई है और ये सहमति बनी है दोनों पक्षों से कि जो रिपोर्ट एएसआई ने दाखिल की थी उसकी हार्ड कॉपी, सर्टिफाइड कॉपी पार्टीज को उपलब्ध कराई जाएगी और कोर्ट इस पे जो भी उचित ऑर्डर है वो कोर्ट अभी पास करेगा। तो कोर्ट अपने ऑर्डर में क्या क्या लिखता है ये ऑर्डर देखने के बाद हम बता पाएंगे, पर दोनों पक्षों को ये सहमति बनी है कि रिपोर्ट की कॉपी उनको हार्ड कॉपी, उसकी सर्टिफाइड कॉपी उनको नकल अवेलेबल कराई जाएगी जो सीपीसी के तहत प्रोसीजर।
इस पे कोर्ट राजी हो गया है?
जी बिल्कुल।
अंडरटेकिंग की एक बात थी, अंडरटेकिंग लेने की बात थी, वो क्या?
नहीं, उस पे कोर्ट ने अभी कोई आदेश नहीं किया है और जब ऑर्डर आएगा तब उस पर क्लैरिटी आएगी।
अच्छा, एक चीज ये भी थी कि उन ईमेल के जरिए या कुछ ऐसा किया जाए, उसके लिए क्या?
तो उसमें एएसआई ने कहा कि ईमेल के जरिए नहीं करा सकते हैं क्योंकि काफी साइबर क्राइम का खतरा है, इस तरह की इन्फॉर्मेशन नेट पे अवेलेबल नहीं हो सकती, इसलिए हार्ड कॉपी प्रोवाइड।
तो ये बताइए कब तक आप लोग हार्ड कॉपी मिल सकती है?
जब कोर्ट का ऑर्डर आएगा उसके बाद हम लोग हार्ड कॉपी के लिए अप्लाई करेंगे और हार्ड कॉपी आने के बाद उसका हम लोग अध्ययन करेंगे।
कब तक ऑर्डर आएगा? कब तक कर?
ये अभी मुझे लगता है हाफ एन आवर में आ जाना चाहिए। ठीक।
My colleague Abhishek Mishra is now joining us live for more on this. Abhishek, what more can you tell us about what the court has said in this matter?
Well, Poulomi, it's a big development as far as Gyanvapi case is concerned. The Hindu side has already made a petition in the court seeking to do this report public and to study the facts which has been concluded by the ASI, the survey which went for more than a month in Varanasi. Now, what has happened is that the court has already reserved that order, and today this order has been given by the district court, mentioning that a hard copy will be given, not the soft copy or not through email or any other online procedure. It will be a hard copy, and for that the order is currently being written and that will be released after a short while. That will have the clarity of what all has been said in detail as far as giving this document is concerned. Now, what is the implication of it? That is also very important because the Hindu side wanted these facts to be made public so that they can make that arguments more strong at the court. And now it remains to be seen how this procedure will be followed and by what time they will get the copy. But there is also one thing which is important, that both the sides mutually agreed for it. Earlier, Muslim side also filed a petition regarding the fact that it should not be shared. It will affect the court proceedings. But today in the hearing, there is a mutual consideration over the fact, and now the decision has been taken, and in some time now that copy order will come out that will have the details about how they are going to get that copy, the hard copy, and after studying the fact, the Muslim and the Hindu side will make their arguments further on the other suits which are already under the trial at the court. Yes.
Right. Abhishek, just for the benefit of our viewers, if you could just summarize where does this ongoing legal battle stand at the moment? We do know that the ASI had submitted the report to the court in the month of December, which now it has agreed to make public and to give hard copies to both the parties, and they've both mutually agreed to the same as well. But where does this legal battle stand at the moment?
Well, this ASI survey report is going to be a turning point of this case because this will determine whether or not the claim Hindu side is making on Gyanvapi is valid or not. They've also seen earlier
Mr. Vikram Sampath, who is a historian, is now joining us over the phone line. Mr. Sampath, thank you for speaking to India Today. This is going to be a big moment as far as this ongoing legal battle is concerned, sir, because the court now has said that the ASI's report, which was earlier submitted to the court, can now be made public. Both parties can have copies of the same.
That's right. I think it's really a momentous occasion. And, I've been researching and writing my next book on the history of the Kashi Gyan Vapi case. And all the historical records, you really don't need an ASI survey in this case. Haath Kangan ko aarti kya, as they say in Hindi. You can see it as you enter the Gyan Vapi complex itself. The western walls, the ruins are all of a dilapidated 16th century temple that was built by Narayan Bhatt with the help of Todarmal during the reign of Akbar, which was demolished by Aurangzeb in 1669 as recorded by his own accounts and farmans in the Masir-e-Alamgiri. Despite this, I think the Hindu side has gone through the very peaceful and the legal, means. And this place has been contested right from the early 19th century, from 1810. Then in 1936, you had a very big case called the Deen Muhammad case, which also, in the British courts, it was adjudicated that this was not a Waqf property. It was not even registered anywhere as a Waqf property. It was an encroachment. It was an illegal encroachment. So I think the ASI report now would lay bare all these facts, saying, what lies under the structure, which is allegedly called as a mosque, and under that the remains of an old Hindu temple, which date back to probably the 10th century or even before, because that was when Qutbuddin Aibak had first destroyed the temple, and successive waves of demolition and iconoclasm continued after that till Aurangzeb demolished it in 1669. So I think it's a huge, victory, and coming days after the inauguration of the Pran Pratishtha of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, I think this is yet another very significant occasion to reclaim a very holy, and sacred spot for the country like Kashi Vishwanath.
Mr. Sampath, thank you for speaking with India Today. So that was Vikram Sampath, historian and author, saying that this is a momentous occasion as far as this ongoing tussle is concerned. My colleague Abhishek Mishra is also joining us. The court will be issuing an order on the ASI report by the evening